Alright everybody, welcome back to TCG Cast, and today we're going to be talking about the acrylic premium tokens that came from GameGenic for Star Wars Unlimited. So as you can see here in this layout, we've got 1 damage, 5 damage, 10 damage, the Spark of Rebellion initiative token. We have got -1/-1 counters, +1/+1, +0/+1, +1/+0. Wow. These are going to be experience tokens. These are going to be shield tokens. And then these are kind of interchangeable. I believe the official way is that this signifies that you have used your epic action on a card, primarily like your base, your leader. And then this can signify you've used an activated ability or an active action on a card, a unit, so on and so forth. But here is the layout of what you get for your acrylic premium tokens. Now, I will admit I may or may not have 1 extra or 1 minus of a token. We were playing like crazy and sharing tokens amongst ourselves during the Star Wars Unlimited community event while we were up in Minnesota with Fantasy Flight Games. So these counts may or may not be quite accurate. I'm like 99% sure everything should be correct. I might have an extra 1 or a less down 1 of these single tokens for 1 damage. But let's do a quick review. This should be super, super easy. So first off, as you can see here, these are not double-sided. These are see-through acrylic tokens, and they signify different things as we've talked about already. You get more than enough for a single person. You can see how beautiful these tokens really are. They've got a great feel to them. They do not feel cheap. Obviously, they're nice and thick, so you can't bend them or damage them. There is nothing on the back end of any of these. So you're going to notice one side will be printed like such, and the other side will be empty. I have heard some people ask for double-sided tokens in the future. Maybe OP will give us something. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But these are very, very beautiful tokens. They are printed on a rich colored acrylic, and that's kind of the point. You want these tokens to stand out. So you can easily tell when you're playing someone across the table, hey, that green token signifies a experience token. That blue token here is a shield token. Red is, or orangish red is going to be for damage, so on and so forth. The only thing that is not see-through acrylic is going to be these tokens that adjust your power and HP. So +1s, -1s, these are going to be straightforward, just like non-acrylic, or I'm sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? Non-see-through acrylic tokens. Now, they do get the job done extremely well, because if you're, for example, using a base, so we'll make some space here, and you have some damage, you can, as I bump my camera again, you can easily tell, hey, there's 20 damage on this base with 30 health. Now, if we were using a character, for example, so I'm going to bring up my Krennic, I'm going to scoot some things over here. So you can easily put damage on your units, your leaders. You can signify there's a shield on the leader. You can also signify that, you know, here is a +1/+1 experience token. And maybe they have some kind of a debuff, or maybe they've used a special ability or whatever. But as you can see here on this card, all of the tokens are very clear, and the color coordination definitely shows that there are multiple things going on. It's not just a monocolor like, hey, this is red, and this is red, and that's red. There are multiple things going on. And once you know what the color coding is, it's pretty easy to tell which token represents which thing. So that's my favorite part about these tokens, is the visibility is really, really, really good, especially if you're going to be playing something like Twin Suns and there's 4 different people on the board with 4 different decks doing 4 different things. You want these tokens to pop out and really shine. So I've got to say, this is an amazing set of tokens. It's way better than the cardboard ones that come in the starter set. Like, I'm not trying to downgrade the tokens that come with a starter, but like, this is definitely a premium experience. My only complaint, and here's the cool token you can use for the initiative. My only complaint, very, very mono thing. There's a 1, there's a 5, there's a 10. We really need a damage token that says 3. because having 4 tokens on your base, on your leader, on your units, and then shifting it away to a 5, there's a lot of units and a lot of things in this game that deal an odd number of damage. So you're sitting on, 4 damage, 6 damage. So, I mean, like with 6 damage, you could do a 5 and a 1. But it'd be really nice with 8 damage to have, instead of 5 and 3 1s sitting on your card, you could just have a 5 and a 3. So hopefully we'll see in the future, but maybe we'll see some organized play damage tokens that have a 3 on it. But really, that's my only complaint. If we can get a token that says 3 on it, it'll make life really, really, really easy, because just the way the math rolls. But like I said, the value of these is really good. The quality is really, really nice. Like you can see here, very, very thick. It's not flimsy. It's not cheap. You really get what you pay for. And like you saw earlier, these stand out from a distance. Again, if I start putting damage on my base, you can very quickly tell what we're looking at. You've got, 10, 1, 1, 5. So we've got 17 damage out of 30. And it makes the game so much easier because all these tokens do exactly what you need them to do while you're playing the game. So definitely go talk to your friendly local game store. Check these out. These are the GameGenic premium acrylic tokens for Star Wars Unlimited. And yeah, definitely a 10 out of 10. I'm going to buy an additional pack so I can use these tokens when I'm playing Twin Suns with my friends. But highly recommend. And thanks to Fantasy Flight Games and GameGenic for providing these at the Star Wars community event over the weekend. We really appreciate it. And we'll see everybody next time.